Special Christmas for me. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, 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 ah. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. Merry Christmas! Welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married to Ready to Love Season 3, Episode 6. Girl, I love Christmas. Did I tell you how much I love Christmas? Yes, today is only November 28th, but honey, as you can see, I am all Christmased out. Okay, my house, Christmas, we're almost done decorating. We decorated the house yesterday evening. I'm about to pull out my Christmas rugs, girl. I got Christmas rugs, Christmas towels, Christmas blanket, Christmas shower curtain, Christmas spoons, Christmas cups, Christmas plate. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. Not only do we celebrate celebrate the birth of our Lord Jesus was not born on December 25th, okay? But it reminds me of my grandmother when I was a little girl. My brother and I was raised with our grandmother until my mama came and took us, and then mama would come for Christmas. She would visit us during the year, but I just remember Christmas like being excited because mama is coming to see us, and she would come and the cab would drop her off at the top of the hill and she would call my name. You know, I can't tell you my family name. I have to charge you for that. But she would call me, like she would be like, Janice! Oh, me and my brothers, we would get the running because mama was coming. And sometimes she didn't bring nothing other than food from where we live, sugar. She would bring sugar cane because we didn't have sugar cane where we live, and drops and just stuff that she made. But because mama was coming for Christmas, I love Christmas. I love Christmas, honey. Okay. Love Thanksgiving, but I love Christmas because it reminds me of my grandmother. And of course, she is resting in the Lord. And I know Christmas, Thanksgiving, holidays, it's hard for a lot of people, but live in their memories, okay? Remember their memories. Yes, she's gone. My grandmother's been gone 24, Lexi was 2, she's 26, 24 years. Two, 3. My grandmother's been gone, and I remember the Christmas before she died. I said, I have to go home. I need to go home to see my grandmother. And sure enough, I went to see her that Christmas, and she passed March or April, 3 months later, 4 months later. So I was so glad I was able to go and see her. But I love Christmas, y'all. I love Christmas, my Christmas BJs. But ready to love. What happened last night? I am here. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Okay, you know I get up early because I want to get this to you. Ready to love. That Jay, he looks so sexy. Is he short? His arms look a little short. What happened last night? Who got kicked out? Did you watch? I'm not going to be watching live anymore because there was something going on with live videos and I haven't figured it out. And I couldn't watch live last night anyways. I was decorating, and me and the kids, my husband, we were all here. We decorated, we put up all of our little Christmas signs, and we're going to finish the tree today, and we change out the table rug, the tablecloth. Girl, let me tell you, I'm gonna post pictures on my YouTube community. I love Christmas. Okay, so I go all out for Christmas. But I'm ready for the live watch. Ready to love last night. Who got sent home? I hope they stop sending two people home.
Very insecure moment. I recognize that I have some maturing to do. I've had 4 miscarriages. My grandmother and my mom passed away within 2 months of each other unexpectedly.
Ooh, Naya's had 4 miscarriages. Ooh, there she go kissing again. That Naya, honey, she is the kissing bandit. That's what we gonna call her, the kissing bandit. Okay, let's fast forward through this. Girl, I'm ready to get to the meet the families tonight, okay? Eyes ready for it. Eyes ready for it. Okay, here we go. I don't know. I just feel like is that Adriana? I get Adriana and Alex mixed up a lot. Alex. I think Alex is so. I gotta take notes today because I need to do some reviews on these. I think Alex is so naive. Is she too old to be so naive? Or she's one of them girls that don't have to wear a bra. Oh, I can't stand them. Don't you just be jealous of the girls that don't have to wear a bra, girl? Okay, her friend. You gonna bring your friend to vet the guy? Don't bring the friend. Bring the mama, the auntie, or the uncle. Okay.
She's gonna be able to really tell what's real, even if I don't want to hear. She can hear the hell out of you, actually. So be ready.
Can y'all hear me?
No?
And I
Okay.
turn it up loud enough so y'all could.
I think it's gonna be by the pool later. So if she get mad, she gonna push me. Probably.
Well, he's tall. Brian is talking about, don't trust him, child. He got a 3-year-old and a baby on the way. We don't talk about that. What are we going to do in order to vet the men to make sure they don't have a baby on the way? Okay, wait a minute. Simone is talking to Jay. Jay is so handsome, child. You know I love me a good-looking man. Make sure he's saved and the money's right, though,
I'm not the type of person that's going to beat you over the head for apology. The biggest part for me is that I didn't understand.
So Jay's talking to Simone.
Traditionally, what I do to be safe, to protect myself, is if you've done something, that I've done something, right, that can be taken in a positive or negative way. I always take it in negative to protect myself.
Right.
But I think it was just a reminder that I need to stick with who I am, what I know.
She always making excuses, Simone. I don't like that, Simone.
I want you to know that I forgive you.
Thank you.
No, I have no ill wishes for her by any means, but for me to protect my peace, I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Ooh, did y'all hear that, ladies? Did y'all hear that? He said to protect his peace, he's gonna keep it pushing. Didn't I tell you? Men are looking for something else. Don't think they're only looking for a cute girl. They want a cute face. They want you to be cute in the face and tight in the waist. But they also want somebody who is going to give them a peaceful environment. And Simone came off as what he said last week. Whatever. I forgot what he said last night. So he said he's gonna keep it pushing. Keep it pushing, Jay. I agree. I'm sorry, Simone. Wait, did he tell her he's gonna keep it pushing? That's in his voiceover. But let's see. Let's see if he's telling her. So Simone now is going
for me to protect my peace.
Protect his peace. Put.
I'm proud of you for sharing your emotions, whether it was because you're home or whether it's because that's where it was at.
Wait a minute. Let me rewind. What he say? He's proud of her for sharing her emotions, and he don't know if it was because she's hungry or this is. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me rewind and see what it says. I want to hear what he said. He's protecting her.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I want you to know that I forgive you.
Thank you.
No, I have no ill wishes for her by any means, but for me to protect my peace, I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm proud of you for sharing your emotions, whether it's because you're home or whether it's because that's where it was at.
Ooh, child. He says it because you're hungry or what's really there. What happened to didn't I put the words on here so I could read them? He protected his peace. Yes, child.
My cousin Kiki is here. She and I are best friends. That's the person that's going to be asking all the questions to help me see with a different set of eyes. Hey.
Oh Lord, here go. So Naya is meeting with her cousin. Oh, that was her cousin. Okay.
And this is Kris. We're gonna play a little chess question, a question. Okay. She's here to pull some things out that I didn't ask. So
yeah. Uh-huh. Ooh, you hear what she say? The cousin is gonna pull some things out that she didn't ask. So why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask about the money night? That should have been first up front. You needed to get that information like on the first night you met. Where you work at? How much you make? Well, you can't ask them. You can't come out and say how much you work. But based on where they work, you can make an assumption, even though assumptions are not safe, okay? But you can. So he's a radio host. How much does radio hosts make in your city? Do they make a lot? Okay. Mm-hmm. Let me write that down. She's gonna pull out things I didn't ask. Okay, now you ladies, do y'all hear that? You need to pull the important things out. Pull out some things that I didn't ask. Mistake. Mm-hmm. Pull it out. Pull it out. Ooh, this fall breeze feels so good.
Stop thinking about her.
So, Kris, you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living?
I am a radio personality.
You're a family person.
I am.
Drill them hard. Drill them hard.
My youngest brother is my best friend. Family is very important.
How you feel about going to church and everything?
I grew up in the church. I am an ordained deacon.
What?
She didn't know. How did she not know that?
You could have married us.
Went through the whole
Kris, you're tripping.
ceremony.
We're not pregnant right now.
I was like,
You're moving slow.
Do you hear Naya? Wait a minute. He's an ordained deacon. Why she didn't know that? What? I don't understand what they were talking about. And she didn't know that. I don't know how she didn't know that. What they be talking about? She said, "Oh, you could have married us the first day." So you do want to get married. Huh, Naya, you do want to get married. Because didn't she say marriage could come later? Married us the first day. And we could have been pregnant. What is wrong with her? So, see, she's talking with double mouth. Because didn't she say marriage could wait? No, I'm waiting for her to switch up on him. Come on, Naya, bring the switch. Bring the switch.
yeah.
So far, so good, okay?
Bring the switch, Naya. Where's the switch? Okay.
Well, Brian, this is Tanisha. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you.
Hold on, what if she's that friend that's like a hater?
I do want to get down to the nitty gritty.
I wouldn't have brought my very cute girlfriend, though.
Transparent conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So I got all this stuff running through my head, but I remember who I am. I remember that
Who
I
he
am.
is. You got a baby on the way, Brian. That's who you are.
You have a child of your
I
own.
do. I got my little princess. She's 3.
Oh, okay, girl, dad. Yes. Yeah.
You know, when I looked my daughter in the eyes and really just felt in
He's
love
roping
with
her
her,
in.
I was willing to serve her
And
in
change it.
everything. I just realized like God spoke to my spirit like when I start to feel like that about a woman, that's when it's time to take a knee.
No, that's good now. Wait a minute. That's good. That's good, ladies. But don't let him rope you in. He said God dropped in his. Oh, I love that, Brian. Okay, Brian. Woo, child. That's good. Ooh, that's good. Let me rewind that. That was kind of good, wasn't it? Let me rewind what he said, girl. Rewind what he said.
That's when it's time to take a knee.
Take a leap. Oh my God. When he start feeling about a woman like he does about.
Serve her
And
in
change it.
everything. I just realized like God spoke to my spirit like when I start to feel like that about a woman, that's when it's time to take a knee.
Woo! Woo! Wait. That was powerful. I don't know if it's game. I don't know if it's game or it's real because now, ladies, and I've said this before, I wrote this in my book, 23 Times to Guys, make sure you pick it up on Amazon, that the responsibility of a husband to his wife is similar to the responsibility of a parent and a child. And he said something very powerful. I don't know if it's game or if it's true. I want to believe him, but since he's a thought and he got a baby out there coming, he said God dropped in his spirit, when you start feeling like that about a woman, it's time to take a knee. Girl, write it down. Write it down. That was powerful, Brian. Ooh, child. Let me look at you different. Your thought. You got baby. One baby, we excuse one. Okay, remember over here at church, girls? We excuse one baby and one divorce. Ooh, two babies, no. His spirit. Ooh, child. That was powerful when he began to feel like that about a woman. It's time to take a knee. That's powerful. That's powerful. No, I hope it's Alex, because she over there. mm, mm, mm. Ooh, that was good, man. I fell out myself. That was so powerful. Ooh, ooh. No, Lord, that was powerful. Okay, come back, Naya. Now I'm ready for the switch, girl. I don't have any drink around me.
Yikes. So what's about our finances? I think that's a conversation that, one would have. I think, we split the mortgage. I would take
Split
water,
the mortgage.
internet.
He would take.
She handles
Water.
car insurance. So it's about splitting everything. Being partners with it. Let's see here. I'm not intimidated by a strong woman. I mean, I know she makes more than me because ain't no money in radio. She ain't no money in radio. I do this for the love. You know what I'm saying? And so, I have no problem with falling back and letting her shine. I know my place.
I've had some unfortunate situations happen as far as not having successful pregnancies, and I don't want to carry again.
Did y'all hear what this hobo, HOBO, sexual, no good, broke, busted man said? Oh, we split the mortgage. I take the water, blah, blah. She takes everything else. Ain't no money in radio, so I do this for the love. Then do it for the love and stay single, sir. Because you don't sound like you're trying to get you a wife. You trying to get you somebody to take care of you. I can't, sweet baby Jesus. I just can't.
Again, and have to be concerned with finances.
Right. Look at her breathing hard. You should have asked that before.
But as far as when you see yourself as a husband, what are the things you look forward to giving and being to your wife or to the household?
My role is to fill in and step up where you see the gaps.
So you think the leader fills in the gaps, or the leader makes it done, and the woman comes in to help?
He fill in the gap. Add that to my new book, Mr. Fill in the Gap. Okay, ladies, that's what a lot of y'all have, Mr. Fill in the Gaps. Listen to me, single ladies. Don't you marry no fill in the gap man. You understand? He's coming in to pay the cable bill. You pay the mortgage. He paid the cable. What? Naya is a fool. She's a foolish woman. Okay. Oh my God. He filling Mr. Fill in the Gap man. Huh? Ain't no money in radio. Okay, so why you need a wife, sir? You don't need no wife. Huh? You need a job. You do it for the love. Well, you don't need no wife and no babies, because babies are expensive. Do y'all know how expensive a bottle of milk, a bottle this big, a can, $20? I couldn't believe it. I told my husband, I said, you don't know how much money I saved you, because I nursed our little boy for 12 months exclusively, 10 months, 5 months, sent to the daycare. I would pump. 10 months he stopped taking the bottle, so I stopped pumping, and I nursed my little boy until he was 4.5, and I had to just finally fight him off. Like, okay, boy, you come on, you're almost 5, for God's sake, get off the boobs, okay? And the formula I got, I would give it away to the girls, like 6 months before it expires or something. I would give it away to other girls because I was using it because I was nursing. And he's talking about fill in the gap. Ain't no money in radio. I do this for the love. So you're looking for somebody to take care of you. Naya, this is your fault. It's your fault.
Well, I thought it was a partnership because that's the type of man I am. I mean,
Partnership.
my entire life, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's 2020. Some women may want to contribute instead of having the man, do it all.
Now, some woman, no. Some woman would want to contribute. He's not talking about contributing. He's talking about her carrying the bulk of the bills because she makes more. He is making the assumption that she makes more. Who was that who told me that? Let me give you a shout out, girl. I saw that on my thing this morning when I woke up. He is making the assumption, Queen Asmer. Queen, I gotta check you out. You must have a T, Hey, Queen, thank you, boo boo. He is making the assumption that she makes more. Hello, she just told you she had 4 miscarriages. She can get pregnant. She just can't carry the baby. So you tell me how she gonna work and take care of these and carry a pregnancy and pay all these bills. And I forgot to bring my rugs in again last night and the rain is falling. Excuse me. Okay, how? It's Naya's fault, and it's your fault, ladies, jumping in or swapping spit with a man and you don't know he want to contribute. Boy, bah. Ooh, I'm so disturbed. Look at her looking at the cousin.
The energy just didn't feel the same. Man, well, I'm gonna get on out. Let y'all, talk and have some girl time, cousin sister time. I'm glad y'all met. Nice to meet you. I really feel like that didn't go over well.
We don't split no mortgage. Are you crazy? That's your job. I don't need to worry about how all of the bills are going to get paid when I'm trying to carry a baby.
Thank you.
He's supposed to figure it out. But you make your own money, so don't. I can't make it if I make this on that though right now. I have to. You moving too fast, cuz. You moving too fast. You don't like
Thank you, Naya, and the cousin. Kick her out. This is why you don't bring no. Let me tell you. Ladies, when you want to vet a man or you want a girlfriend or you want to get data from, don't bring somebody that is your same age, that is manless, that's in a struggling relationship. You can't bring, because the cousin says she moving too fast. No, she's not. No, Naya is not. She should have gathered this data before. This is what I mean about not putting all your eggs in one little skimpy full of whole baskets. She put all her eggs in on Kris and didn't know anything about him. Now you find out he wants you to split everything. And like she's saying, she's pregnant. She's going to be on bed rest. She don't want to have to worry about all these bills are going to be paid, ladies. Some of y'all, go get my book. I need to get my book. You laid up, worrying about how the bills. I told you about the girl who came back to work in 2 weeks. I could not believe it. I mean, if I was really close to her, I would give her money to pay her rent for 1 month just so she could stay home. I could not believe that girl came back to work in 2 months. I said, what you doing here? Girl, did you just have a baby? I got off the elevator. I said, girl, what you doing here? She said, girl, you know he ain't. And in my head, I didn't think it. In my head, I said, okay, you done laid up, had 1 baby for him. He ain't sugar honey iced tea, but you had a whole nother baby for that man. And you're back to work in 2 weeks because he cannot pay the rent for yourself. I wasn't really close to her. It was just, it's just somebody you know. They have a kid, you have a kid, so you talk, but it's not like one of my, if it was one of my close friends, I would have given her, girl, here's 2 months rent. Go home with your baby. Naya is right. You're on bed rest. You need to be resting, not stressing. You don't want to be stressed about how the rent is going to be paid. He talking about, I'm going to come in and fill in. Fill in. Fill in is taking the kids to McDonald's, okay? Fill in is when I say to my husband, I have a writing deadline. Can you make something real quick for the kids? And he'll say, okay, I'll go make hot dogs. I forgot if I had a hot dog in a minute. Fill in is him taking out some frozen pizza and put it in the oven for the kids for me. That's filling in. That's not sitting down and having a full course dinner. Girl, bye. But I blame Naya. This is your fault. And woman, that's you got a Kris. It's your fault for not vetting them. This is why I keep telling y'all. Let me go get my books, ladies. Wait a minute. Let me go get the book. Wait. Because y'all need to go get this book of Amazon. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, talking about he's a filler in. A filler. He's going to fill in. Fill in. Can't nobody live on no fill in. What kind of mess is this? Is this book? Go over to Amazon. 23 types of guys. You mind me? I'm gonna add to my other book. I'm gonna do a part 2, a smaller one. My editor says, Jen, you gotta make a smaller book. I'm gonna make sure. Matter, let me add it right now. Mr. Filler in. Huh? Fill in. Oh, this thing just upset my spirit. I'm so upset about this thing. He's gonna fill in. Ain't no money in radio. Then you're not ready to get married, sir. You ain't ready for no baby. Forget married. You're not ready for a baby. Do you know how much daycare costs? You can't fill in for no daycare. Do you know how much formula costs if she's not gonna nurse? Because every woman don't produce milk. And breastfeeding is not for every woman. I do believe every woman should try. Okay, the young girls at the job, they come talk to me because I nurse a little boy. I say, at least try. Try to give the baby some milk. At least for 30 days. Try. Okay, they try to stay on them. I say, are you trying? Just try. Then this chance, I just can't. I say, okay, at least you tried. Okay? Every woman is not like me that, no, you gonna say, And when I was in the hospital, the new thing now, they call baby friendly. They don't give you no formula. They give you one little baby bottle because they want you to nurse. If you check off the paper, you're going to nurse. The nurse come in there and she sit right there and put the baby on. And they want you to also get your breast used to the pump. So they sit there and say, you have to, Mrs. Thompson, we need you to, they don't say have to, we need you to try to pump for whatever. They sit there and they come latch the baby. The good thing about little Michael is the little boy was so greedy, child. The doctors put him on here and that little thing crawled all the way up here and latched on. So it was easy. They said, oh, we have it here that the baby already latched, so you're good. You can't fill in. I can't fill in when my kids need something. I have to provide for them. Okay? What is this filling in? Go to Amazon so you don't pick up a Mr. Filler in. Please go on over there and pick this up today. Today. I just can't. And in Christ I am, ladies. If you need to know who you are in Christ, okay? This is why y'all got Mr. Filler in them. Oh, my spirit. And then the friend talking about you moving too fast. Kick the friend out. Dump the friend. Dump the cousin. She probably ain't got no man. Struggle man with her paying all the bills and him filling in. The devil is a lie. Girl, I just can't. My spirit's too early for this. Disturbing my spirit.
Co-parenting isn't the easiest thing. We weren't actually together. I wasn't in the best place. Free, as I like to say. Man, we mature a little later than we sometimes.
Have you ever cheated?
3 years, please. And Alex, why is Alex answering question in for her? Stop answering the question. Let the man, shut your mouth and let the man answer for him, okay? Talk about young and free. Talk about it was a few years ago. It was 2 years ago. Stop with the lie. It was years ago. And she said it wasn't that long. Years ago. Girl, he lied, child. Just stop. with the bull crap. You know I can't take this mess. You know I can't take the foolishness.
So how you can hear? So go ahead and Honda. Listen, don't BS me now.
Have you ever cheated?
What happened was, what happened, sir?
I was not straightforward and honest enough because I believe she really did care and love me, but I don't believe she knew how to love me. And I wasn't even mature enough at that time to really fight through and sit through all that stuff like I needed to. So I just checked out and I let that linger on for a few months until we actually broke up.
Yeah, just be real, sir. Be real.
Yes, ma'am.
She gonna be real with you, so be real. Brian.
Oh.
It's just one of those things where I feel like I can't trust you, just as far as who you portray yourself to be so far.
That sounds so bad. How you portray yourself? This is who I am. That's fine.
I'm really trying to read the vibe. Yeah, okay.
Alex. Did she say I can't trust you? Let me rewind.
Your friends always see things that you don't.
Don't bring your pretty cute girlfriend to meet the man to vet the man, child. Okay? Let me rewind what he said, child. What did Alex say?
Be real, sir. Be real.
Yes, ma'am.
She gonna be real with you, so be real. Brian.
Oh.
It's just one of those things where I feel like I can't trust you, just as far as who you portray yourself to be so far.
That sounds so bad. How you portray yourself? This is who I am. That's fine.
I'm really trying to read the vibe. Yeah, okay.
Did she say she can?
Really matters because I know she knows what I need in a man.
I'll see you later.
Okay, I will see you later. Your friends always see things that you don't see and maybe notice things that you don't notice. Nice to meet you, sir.
Did she say I can't trust you? There she go running her mouth.
So, what do you think? You're giving me vibes that you normally give me when you ain't been really. Yeah. You still have your cards in. I want to be sure. Like, for sure.
I can't trust you.
Just go there. Yeah. You know? I know that you want to kind of. You really want to be wondering, like, I don't know. I don't want to change your mind about Brian. Yeah. You know, I think that he's great, but I want you to be real with yourself too. Mm-hmm. I don't know now. There's something I gotta figure out. I don't want you to force it. No.
The girlfriend saying, she said, be real with yourself, honey.
What?
There's two women in my house, God, that I am dating at the same time, God. Yes.
Put a ring on it. Next.
That Hollywood is so extra. I can't stand him.
Shop in, George.
Child, did the friend say be real with yourself? You know, in other words, the friend is picking up something that Alex is ignoring. Ooh, friend is picking up something Alex is ignoring. Ooh, cause she keeps saying whenever somebody say be real with yourself, that usually mean, girl, you know this ain't right. I'm so pissed off about that Kris thing. You know, this too early in the morning. Today's Sunday or sad. Yes, today was Good Friday. Today's Sunday. Girl, I just can't. He getting on my nerves, honey. It's too much for my spirit. I just can't. Okay. I'm so disgusted. Okay, Winter and Edwin.
Energy about her.
You looking good today. What you did today?
I took a bath this time. Very gorgeous woman, very sexy.
What do you like on vacation? Are you like the?
I'm trying to see if Winter's butt is fake.
Are you?
It looks.
Adventurer, like
It looks. Bam. Well, I can't see it really good.
It's hard for me to sleep in, but I force myself to, even if I'm just sitting out, just enjoying, whatever the view is.
Maybe you need a reason to sleep in.
I just have a problem with grown men, 50-year-old men wearing them tight jeans with all them holes in it. I just have a problem.
Vacation, sleeping in late,
Hot baby long.
Thongs.
Twerk fest.
Twerk some.
All of the above.
I mean, for Winter being a minister, she talking about twerking, staying in, thongs. Is you married, Winter, to this man? Ooh, look at Miss Simone. Go ahead, girl.
But I dropped the ball though on one answer.
You notice Joy's never in a bathing suit?
With my queen Naya. And I met her cousin. But I dropped the ball though on one answer.
What was that?
The finance life, what you gonna, take care of, and I'm all over the place. I'm like, take care of the utilities, or we split the mortgage or whatever, and then like once I thought about that, like, nah, that's not
the right answer.
Yeah, that's not the right answer because a man's gonna take care of the mortgage,
Well, I think it's just setting the expectations from the beginning. Right. It may come off like, oh, girl, he's not gonna pay these bills. He's gonna expect you to go half on everything, and you gonna have to go half on dinner, half on this, half on. I know, and I know that's not. No. I know that's not true, but people make assumptions, right? Yeah. So I think it's important to set those expectations from the beginning.
Joy and I have known each other since 2015. She's always been good with advice, just like mad cool.
Set expectations from the beginning. See?
If a woman can stay at home with no job, a man should be able to do the same. I honestly wouldn't mind that because, listen, you're taking a load off me. If you can cook, you clean, put those kids in the bathtub, but the fact that she asked that question makes me believe that Naya may be one of those people that's like, yeah, my man needs to be the provider and pay the bills, and I'll maintain the household. I'll hold it down here and you pay the bills.
Now, you agree with that? Oh, absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna have the mic again.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did y'all hear what Joy says? You know what that tells me? Joy has never met a man who can provide for her. Joy, listen to what she said. She said, actually, I wouldn't mind a man like that will take the pressure off of me. Huh? You can wash, cook, clean. So she want to be the provider while the man wash, cook, clean. Joy want to bait her husband. She don't want a masculine man. And it tells me she's never met an extremely masculine man that can provide for her. Because I don't know no masculine man out here that's going to sit home, choose to sit home. Things happen, life happens. I'm not talking about you get laid off because of recession. I'm talking about this is the setup. This is what she gonna say, I'm gonna go work and you stay home. Because she's never met a man who can provide for her. Joy. She's one of those. Huh? What does that mean, Joy? Naya is one of those. Joy, and you know what that also said? Joy is lazy and mean and nasty. You want to go work so the man could wash, cook, and clean. Why don't you just get a maid? One of those women who wants. I knew I didn't like her. I knew there was something about Joy. Didn't I tell y'all last? Something about her. Who wants the man to provide? Oh, there's lots of men. Take Kris, Joy. Take him. She's never met a man who can take care of her. That's Joy's problem. That's why she said what she said is, I have to provide, wash, cook, and clean. If you can take that pressure off of me, I can just be the provider. What she mean? She's one of those women. Woo, child, that Joy, I told y'all I didn't like that girl. Let me rewind. Let me make sure I heard what Joy is. Know that she's in the pool with no bathing. Everybody else have no bathing suit and being sexy.
Mad cool. What do you all expect from the man on the financial side?
If a woman can stay at home with no job, a man should be able to do the same. I honestly wouldn't mind that because, listen, you're taking a load off me. If you can cook, you clean, put those kids in the bathtub, but the fact that she asked that question makes me believe that Naya may be one of those people that's like, yeah, my man needs to be the provider and pay the bills, and I'll maintain the household. I'll hold it down here and you pay the bills. Now, you agree with that?
Oh, Oh, absolutely.
All right, so we can have the mic again.
Okay.
So I tell you, that's Simone just walking around in sexy bathing suit all day.
Say.
That little, you see that little thing Simone had right here? It's just this tiny.
And you take care of, maybe the groceries, the internet.
No, wrong
Oh wait, the ladies, Simone is like.
Say, to clarify.
I would say, I got the mortgage and I got the car notes. And you take care of, maybe the groceries, the internet.
No, wrong answer. Wrong answer. You just said that you're perfectly okay with. I just want to. What is your expectation? Yeah, I object. So we're actually gonna have lunch with one of my best friends.
Oh, so you get a chance to learn a little something about y'all.
Going on a brunch date with Winter, Jay, and Edwin and our friends.
What would you like to see?
I'll sit over here.
So Joy sets up a lunch date.
But we thought this would be the easiest way to see what these guys were really feeling about us.
Let me go get my tea. That Joy, I just knew there was something about her I didn't care. Talking about she's just, Naya's one of those women. Why? You one of those women who want to pay all the bills and take care of a man, Joy? Probably why. Oh, that's good. They mean. Ooh, that's good.
My girl Lydia is in the building.
That's a little bit of a step up right here, so I just want to grab your hand. Oh, how are you? I'm Jay.
Jay, Edwin, and Winter.
Welcome to the table. Oh, thank you.
And Felicia.
Felicia flew in from Houston. She's going to ask some tough questions.
Felicia.
I can be a little bit clouded by infatuation. Both guys are suave. Both of them are very attractive. And I may not be asking the right questions.
You're not writing this because you're too sexual. You're being too sexual. Nothing wrong with being sexual, girl, but you're trying to get your man, husband. You got to put that to the side.
She likes you and him.
Yes.
You like him and him. You like her and her.
As long as you don't have any him and him.
That was funny. That was cute. He said, as long as you don't have him and him in there, it's all right with me. Wait, let me rewind. That was funny.
So what does Joy have that point?
Wait a minute. That was funny. He said, as long as you have him and him in there.
I may not be asking the right questions. I might just be enjoying the view.
So, really quickly, you like her and her.
Shut up.
She likes you and him.
Yes.
You like him and him. You like her and her.
As long as you don't have any him and him in there. So, ladies, y'all are here to put us in the hot seat, and I'm all about that.
You don't.
So what does Joy have that Winter does not?
Oh, sweet.
Hello.
Whoa. That's a great question. So they're, two totally different women, but absolutely amazing. And you can feel it. You already know hers, but you've only met her for 30 seconds.
Why Jay hands look short? He must be short.
We literally just sat down and met each other for the first time, but it was powerful. So that's if that answers your question.
I want to interject. I'm sorry, because I want to get to
You're the queen of follow. Y'all got the one.
and dating different people. I know I have a hierarchy. Everyone has a hierarchy. My friend and Miss Winter. Who is your top pick?
Woo! Hierarchy.
I got an answer. We were here.
I made my first connection with her.
Yes.
We had a little bit. We got a little fun. This process is finding that's best for you. So I just have to get past that.
You didn't answer my question though. I like what you did. You're a showman and I like that. But you can tell. That's your top pick.
Joy. That was my top pick.
Okay.
I'm feeling uneasy. It's not that I can't handle the truth.
Why you're feeling? Why the girl? Ooh, what's her name? I like her, Lydia. Ooh, hey, Sister Lydia, how you doing, girl? I liked you. Ooh, Lydia said, cut to the chase. Dating hierarchy. Who is your top pick, Lydia? Ooh, I love you, girl. It's hard dating multiple people. Who is your top pick? Uh, who's your number one? He said Joy. Joy feels uneasy. Winter feels uneasy because she don't want to be number two. But you can't have it both ways, Miss Winter. Okay.
Yeah, winter she, just adds a nice element of fun and energy. That's the biggest thing that I'm looking for, just that lifetime partner. Ideally, the biggest thing is identifying what it is you need in your life as a support system. What does your support system look like?
Woo! Woo! Listen to what the man says, ladies. He says, ideally is what you need in your life as your support system. Did y'all hear that? Okay. Edwin says she's fun. He's looking for a woman that's fun. Let me rewind, make sure I don't put words in his mouth. He's looking for a support system. Notice he didn't say I need somebody to pay the bills, but we don't know yet, okay?
I'm feeling uneasy. It's not that I can't handle the truth, but nobody wants to hear that they're number two for any reason.
You ready for me to answer that question? Yeah, winter she, just adds a nice element of fun and just energy. That's the biggest thing that I'm looking for, just that lifetime partner. Ideally, the biggest thing is
Winter has, let me rewind what he said.
What does your support system look like?
An element of fun and
That's your top pick.
joy. That was my top pick.
Okay.
I'm feeling uneasy. It's not that I can't handle the truth, but nobody wants to hear that they're number two for any reason.
You ready for me to answer that question? Yeah, winter she, just adds a nice element of fun and just energy. That's the biggest thing that I'm looking for.
fun and energy.
Ideally, the biggest thing is identifying what it is you need in your life as a support system.
Ideally.
What does your support system look like?
My major support system right now, I would say primarily is my mother. And after that, I would say primarily my sisters. And I rely heavily on them.
So, wait, do you have these sisters where no woman is good enough? Like,
He said, ideally, you have to identify what you need as your support system. Preach. See, that's why talking to a little older guy, you will get a little wisdom. Oh, honey. He said, identify what you need. Even though we already agree, Andre Johnson, I agree with you. He needs counseling, okay? As your support system. Support system, okay? Yes.
With my sisters, it's more of the fact that I really want to see them happy.
heck yeah. I see you. Okay.
Any man would be crazy not to want to be with either one of them. So, ladies, I know that you girls need to do your woman talk. I appreciate y'all time. Thank you for the questions. And talk to you all from now.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies, it's been a pleasure. I enjoyed it. I'm not looking at it like I'm competing with Jay. And I'm sure he's not looking at it as he's competing with me. Completely two different people, two different personality dynamics.
Edwin does look good in shorts, though.
Wow. All right. Well, okay. There's the drink.
That was not. I'm so sorry.
Listen, man, your child is broken.
Ooh.
No, you don't want to make me feel like that's what I don't want to do. They're looking at a bitter woman who thinks she's entitled to something.
Beyond will fix my life Saturday, 9/8 Central.
Ooh, child, he spilled the drink on her. Ooh. Girl, he spilled the drink. Yeah, I'm eating mac and cheese.
Today in order to see how I felt about Kris.
Was it tripping?
Sure. However,
Mr. Edwin, I haven't really had too many.
Oh, Tracy done moved on to Edwin. Oh,
Explore this option as well. You know,
no. Naya, you go, girl. Naya done moved on to Edwin. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Naya, girl. She's playing this game.
hey, Mr. David, you look good. So I did need to date today in order to see how I felt about Kris. Was it tempting? Sure.
Did she make the date or did he make a date? Wait a minute.
Hey, Mr. David, you look good. So I did need to date today in order to see how I felt about Kris. Was it tempting? Sure. However, Mr. Edwin, I haven't really had too many in-depth conversations, but it's like a little something, something. I feel like I may need to explore this option as well. You know, had Kris come out, meet my cousins. Them family members don't play. You giving it to them? Just some things got put on my mind immediately. And so one of the questions that I asked them, we'll see how you answer it. We know that men protect and provide. Correct. Like, for you, what does that look like as far as your role? How do we handle the home finance?
I'm getting ready to take upon a wife. I feel like I want to be able to financially be able to make sure that things are taken care of and everything is good and you don't have to worry about that.
Edwin was right there.
Woo!
All my concerns were soothed in a matter of 5 minutes.
Fell out, Lord. Fell out. Listen to what Ed was saying. Now, I don't know if this is game, but military. You know what? Military. Let me talk about military guys. Even though I don't really do military guys because they ain't got no money. They broke, child. Thank you for your services. Y'all just don't make enough money for me to marry with you. And I'm not going to be moving all over the world because I don't like to move around. Edwin. Okay, Edwin. Listen, ladies. Oh, excuse me. Listen to what Edwin said. This is how a husband, if you can't answer this question like this, men, and really mean it from the bottom of your heart and your wallet, this is how you answer the question.
I feel like I may need to explore this option as well. You know, had Kris come out, meet my cousins. Them family members don't play. You giving it to them? Some things got put on my mind immediately. And so one of the questions that I asked them, we'll see how you answer it. We know that men protect and provide. Correct. Like, for you, what does that look like as far as your role? How do we handle the home finance?
If I'm getting ready to take upon a wife, I feel like I want to.
She said, see how you answer it. We know. See, we know that's her thinking. Okay, I agree with her. We know that man, she already gave him the answer. Protect and provide. She already gave him the answer. So how do you see the home finances? She already gave him the answer, child. He gonna answer just the way he wanted her to answer it. Let's see what Brother Edwin said.
I want to be able to financially be able to make sure that things are taken care of and everything is good and you don't have to worry about that.
Edwin was right there, pulled up, and all of my concerns were soothed in a matter of 5 minutes.
I firmly believe that we have to have multiple streams of income.
Absolutely.
I know women that will say it's a man's responsibility to take care of this. Is he in a position to do it? He is great.
But that's so cool that you recognize.
Listen to what he said. Listen, you foolish woman lined up at the jail to get the man out the prison. This is why we're not gonna get too far. That's why we at the bottom of the totem tool and broke, busted, broke, poor, living paycheck to paycheck, and not all of us. You know, like I said, you don't have to be a millionaire. You need to be comfortable and plan your future. He said, listen, we need to have multiple streams of income. And then he said, I know women say men should pay all the bills. Listen, is he in a position to do so? Ladies, if that is what you want, do not marry a man who is not in the position to do so. That's what I wanted. So I chose one that was in a position to do so. And my husband has one job. One. I I have multiple streams. I have my regular job, I have my book job, I have my YouTube job, I sell stuff on Mercari and Swaps. I help people with their books. I'm about to do my mentorship. Multiple streams of income. Plan for your future. Save for your kids' in education. Save for your kids' inheritance. So when you leave this earth, you can leave them with a little something. Pay for their if parents can just pay for their kids' education, no matter what it is, everybody's not supposed to go to college, okay? Be it training school, whatever, college, or if you can just pay for that so they don't have to go into debt, do you know how much more better hi, honey, come over here, give me a hug. Your child would be having to not get into debt. Mommy. Do you know how much more established your child if your child don't have to get into debt to go to school? If you could just take care of that, okay? Least to get the bachelor's, okay? Masters and PhD and MDs, that's a little different, but at least get the bachelor's degree. Woo, I need to let me fall out again. Let me hear what Edwin has to say. And did you hear what she said? She said in 5 minutes, all her cares went all the way down. Woo, child.
Like, for you, how does that look like as far as your role? How do we handle the home finance?
I'm getting ready to take upon a wife. I feel like I want to be able to financially be able to make sure that things are taken care of and everything is good and you don't have to worry about that.
Edwin was right there, pulled up, and all my
and she don't have to worry.
I firmly believe that
a wife should not have to worry about how the mortgage is going to pay and how she's going to eat food and her kids are going to eat food. Ladies, do not marry a man that you're going to worry about how these things are going to happen. Okay? She don't have to worry. I don't know if he really believed this or is a game. I want to think that he believes this. Plus, he's a military guy. Okay, military. Yes, babes.
I need to get some Lego to get upstairs.
Well, okay, go ahead and get.
So I can make some noises.
Okay. Well, how much Lego? Well, why can't you take your big Lego? Take it upstairs. Which ones? Okay.
I'll go take some.
All right, let me put this on mute so you could get your Lego without making all this noise. Multiple streams of income.
It's a man's responsibility to take care of this. Is he in a position to do that? He is great.
But that's so cool that you recognize that. I think that's like amazing. That is a turn on to me.
Ooh, turn on.
At this juncture, I need something already solid because I'm trying to have some babies and I don't have that much time. So, I mean, if I had to choose one right now, I would choose Edwin. But we'll see if Edwin's going to choose me.
Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, I get caught up in the idea of thinking that I can do everything.
What do I need to do to cater to you?
Prior to the journey, I told myself I got to commit to the enjoyment of self-care.
He said he's been caught up in feeling like he needs to do everything. Okay? And so that's where you figure out, ladies, what you need him to do and what he needs from you. Now, I'm gonna do a video on what my husband said he was looking for. Okay. And so based on what he was looking for, that's how I operate. I don't worry about mortgage. I don't worry about how the bills are going to be paid. I don't worry about food on the table. If I come home and the lights are not on, my first thought is not there was no money in the bank for PSCNG to take the money out to pay the PSCNG. My first thought is, oh, we must have a blackout. Then I start looking around at all the neighbor's house, and if I don't see no light, I call my neighbor. Do you have lights? No, we ain't got. Okay, okay. So that's important. Okay. Oh, I just Edwin. He trying to start the Lord. He trying. Let me rewind what he said. He feel like he need to do everything.
I mean, that's not
Oh, this episode is good, isn't it?
time. So, I mean, if I had to choose one right now, I would choose Edwin. But we'll see if Edwin's going to choose me.
Sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, I get caught up in the idea of thinking that I can do everything.
What do I need to do to cater to you?
Prior to the journey,
The idea of thinking he can do everything.
the enjoyment of self-care. And
I mean, that's not all. That's where somebody comes in.
Yeah.
They have to do it for you. They got to make sure they money do your manicure.
you're gonna make me fall asleep with you rubbing my neck like that.
Oh, he got braces on. Ugh. That Naya, let me tell you, y'all could learn some stuff from Naya there. He said, she asked, what can I do to cater to you? Ooh, can't that to be? Can't that to be? Isn't that a song? Yes, girl. Girl, Naya is on it. You hear me? Naya, girl. Ooh. Ooh, to cater. And she go right in. Ooh, child. Rubbing his neck. Manicure. Girl, she's on it. I'm telling you. Naya's on it, girl. Ah, she must have read my book.
I'll be some hot
Scalp massage. You got to
Ooh, scalp massage, that'll put me to sleep.
Scalp massage.
Wasn't a second to just fall asleep.
Ooh.
You think I'm playing? Scalp massage will put me the hell asleep.
Yeah, I get it.
Ooh, she the kissing bandit. The kissing bandit.
Caught me off guard with it.
Ooh, child, she don't fell out. Wait, I need to rewind to make sure my eyes. She the kissing bandit. And he said she flipped the script on Kris. Kissing bandit. Flip the script. Well, I haven't seen Denise all season. I have some.
I'm so glad that I see you now. I want to make something clear earlier with Kiki, when asking about the financial part, to immediately correct that part because of course.
Why is he whispering?
So, splitting the mortgage 50-50. No, of course not. Like, you don't want no roommate. I gotta thank Joy and Simone and Alex for being there.
Naya's laughing because she said she's thinking I done moved on.
Well, it is a new day. Women are empowered, and I have dealt with women who don't want a man to do, whenever they want to have, make their own things.
Are you entitled to how you do things here?
Well, no, I did say it wrong. You know how I roll.
I don't.
I wanted to clear that up.
Okay. I would love to have 35,000 more talks with Edwin. A lot of this.
Naya, girl, she must be my cousin. He was like, Kris was like, I'm down with women who want to pay. She said, and Naya was like, they crazy as hell. And Kris was like, you know how I roll. Naya was like, I don't. High five, Naya. That's my cousin. Naya's my cousin. Girl, honey, this is a hot episode with women who's doing it. Girl, that's my cousin. She said they're crazy as hell. He said, you know how I roll. He was like, I don't. I don't. That's right. I don't, girl. I don't know. Which is her fault. It's her fault. She should have got the data before. She want to have 35,000 more.
A lot of this stuff is learned behavior, but you didn't have the opportunity to have that kind of chance to learn. You don't know what you don't know.
Normally, I have really good deep.
And is he using his left hand?
But something just seemed off. I mean, we weren't on the same wavelength as we had been throughout this entire.
Yeah, because she found out you're broke. Okay. You want her to pay the bill. She said, I don't. He was like, you know how I roll. She was like, I don't. What y'all was talking about, how I was reading the comments, how Naya handled it. She handled that very well. Okay, that's how I would have handled it. She was like, no, I don't. Wait a minute, girl, that was funny. Alex, what is up with these girls? Adrienne is bringing their girlfriends that's just like them. Oh my God. None of these women brought a man. And she come in a tiny little short dress.
One in particular guy, his name Rashid. He's tall, got the bald head. He's been married before. Huh? Kid? Okay, just a little. And it's a boy? Okay,
So as I walk up to my date with Adriana, I see her best friend.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm Morgan.
Morgan.
Yes.
How are you, Morgan?
I'm doing well. So we used to cheer together. She's been my bestie ever since.
I'm ready for it, though, because I'm honestly going through this process. So at the end of the day, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I got.
Ooh, Rashid is so tall. I like me a tall man, girl.
Okay, so she's here to do all
To
this.
dig in.
Right?
So we were
She's
supposed
pretty.
to do this for dominoes, but I think I'm going to take notes on it,
Okay, Denise.
My good friend, Terry, she's here. You look beautiful. I wouldn't even call her a friend. She's my sister.
Friend, Terry. Now who?
She knows me to the T.
Well, she know you to the T. She hasn't told you stop being so manly, emasculated, aggressive.
Now, you're attracted to him physically, yes, spiritually, and pimping. I'm ready to ask all the questions.
Janice invited me out. Little surprise.
Oh, two guys. Oh!
Well, how are you doing? Don't, because I mean, we have a lot of similarities. You have a swole, short, kind of tall guy. You have the swole, tall.
Swole, short.
Like, get the double dose. Lady first, thank you, sir.
I'm on chocolate. Okay, married. The son. How old is your son?
He's 7.
7.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Okay. Do you want more kids?
I do. I love it. I don't know. It's just, like, every day I get up, that's my focus. Like,
Rashid. I like Rashid.
make a wife.
But that situation, you were married. So, what exactly derailed the marriage?
At the end of the day, there should have been more upfront communication and transparency. To blame for some of that as well, because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm always trying these next things. Sometimes I would withhold some of the stuff that's going on because I didn't want to hear no. But in retrospect, that wasn't being the truth. Right. I was just kind of no, because I've learned. Right. So what I've learned is we have those hard discussions now.
So what does marriage look like for
Ooh, have hard discussions now.
At the end of the day, the attraction and the physical things, that's awesome. That's great. But those things fade, and we need to be able to
identify with each other and still have that same type of passion for other things that we're involved in.
Beautiful.
And then,
Check. He said attraction fade. No, my daddy said don't let it fade. Always try to find her attractive. Stuff fade, but it's oh my God.
Shit, man. I mean, I had when I was younger. Let me tell you like this. I wasn't focused on that. I was focused more on my football career during that time. But now, you know, my football career over, and I'm in a whole totally different place, man, when it comes to life. So, me looking for that one significant other that I can.
Anthony cheated when he was younger.
Better on my body. So, we all make mistakes. I mean, we're not perfect, but we are perfected.
Woo!
Whatever she may have in her life, you want to make sure that she's growing and y'all can grow together without any distraction. So.
What is that they're playing? Throwing the whole.
Quick to get to know somebody, but would you say you all have a connection?
Absolutely. Yes, we definitely have a connection. For sure. We have a lot of similar interests. She wants 3 kids,
Yes.
3 boys.
And you want a girl.
We might have thrown my girl in there, so I guess we're going to have 4 and 5 total.
Well, if y'all know the secret to get what y'all want.
We'll let you know. We'll do a lot of practice.
Ooh, I like Rashid and Alex.
We shall look no further. Let's wrap this up.
I'm going to catch up, and I'll see you later.
Okay.
All right? I think I left a good impression. I got a feeling that we were fine. We were cool.
So what do you think? Terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I know. Oh, I really like her. You do? I do. Rashid is like the person that I would normally fall for. But there's this other guy. Okay, the possible. Okay, possible. He's completely different. His name's Calfani. Calfani, got it. 6'2", chocolatey brown.
She likes Kalfani too.
And I was just like, who's that guy? What you told me from the beginning. Oh my gosh, chocolate brown abs, chisel. You did not tell me how he made you feel. You did not tell me
Woo,
how,
child.
like his intention, his passion, his goal. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like we can't do the lustful thing. I know, I'm probably tripped. Go with your intuition. I feel like
Told friend about him physically. See there?
Yeah, come on.
I always go for safe, baby.
Question for you. What does marriage look like to you in your eyes? I'm going to start with Anthony. Do you have more of a dominant spirit, or are you willing to make it even across the household for marriage?
I'm going to be the head of the household because I'm the man, but at the same time, we are going to converse, whatever it is, goals, or whatever decisions that need to be made. We're going to make them as a family. I don't need to control you. That's not what I'm here for.
Rashid is safe. Go for safe.
Okay, fine.
I'm still going to be the head of the household, play my role in my position, provider, protector, guide, prayer warrior, all that. But it's a partnership at the same time, constantly trying to elevate and just do better.
What kind of legacy are you trying to leave?
Head of house.
Something that can break generational curses.
Woo!
I started from the mud. I didn't have anything, and I established myself as a man.
Woo! He didn't have anything. He's established himself as a man. Do you hear that generation curse? If your generation can live better, other generation curse. Okay?
And we put a dead end to that because we want so much greatness in ourselves and in each other. That's a good thing. Okay, come on. Thank you guys for meeting my sister.
What did she say?
It's a pleasure meeting you.
I didn't have anything, and I established myself as a man.
You hit a note. I know. I'm over here like, yeah. We've talked about generational curses. That's something right
Built
there.
from the mud. That's right.
We put a dead end to that because we want so much.
Put a dead end to generation. Oh, Namanasaya. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
She said, I think I love him.
It was a crazy situation with me and Anthony being there with just Denise. Yes.
She said, I think I love him.
Mind you, I'm not tripping. Do what you gotta do. Do what you came here to do. You're trying to find love. Your connection may be Anthony. Your connection may be me, but you won't know if you don't try.
Ooh, he needs some Vaseline on his lips, child.
Janice I just really want the best for you. And what I saw, and who out of the two, who I felt like. Tell me who out of the two that you California. Yeah. So it's all about energy and spirit. You know, when you align, it always happens. It's like effortlessly. Yes. You know? Yeah. Girl, California got me. He got me.
Ooh, child, Kofani and Denise. She said, well, girl, Kofani got me. He got me. Ooh, child, this is so good. She said, I think I love him. I was just saying, how come the ladies are the ones that meet the guys to meet this one? So maybe next week the brothers will meet. Okay, meet with Tommy.
Clear picture of his men, and to see if you headed down the path of love or just infatuated.
I don't know. What's her name is not really making any connection with anyone. Okay, Miss Nye in your red bottoms.
Unfortunately, my bestie couldn't make it. Just before she was ready to leave, her newborn had to be rushed to the hospital. So please keep my family in your prayers.
We definitely will.
Oh, Joy.
How'd it go?
I went on a date with Jay and Edwin and Joy.
We have an entanglement.
My friend wasn't really impressed with either. She had some concerns about Edwin's family's boundaries, maybe the mother and sisters having too much input in his life. And she kind of felt that Jay was a little salesy. So Lydia called him a showman. She was like, well, who do you like more? I'm like, Jay. She's like, no, Joy. I don't see it.
Oh, God, Lord Jesus.
Edwin. She felt like his calm nature was his mind.
Denise.
I went out on a date.
Ooh, child. So Winter Friend didn't like any of them. Jay was a salesman, and it could be what he does for a living. What does Jay do for a living? Jay. Okay, wait. Let me rewind. What she said.
On a date with my friend Terry.
Let me see what she said about Jay is.
Keep my family in your prayers.
We definitely will. Definitely. Wait, how'd it go?
I went on a date with Jay and Edwin and Joy.
We have an entanglement.
My friend wasn't really impressed with either. She had some concerns about Edwin's family's boundaries, maybe the mother and sisters.
Family boundaries.
And she kind of felt that Jay was a little salesy. So Lydia called him a showman. She was like, well, who do you like more? I'm like, Jay. She's like, no, Joy. I don't see it. She was leaning more towards Edwin.
Jay's a salesman.
Like his calm nature was his mind.
Denise.
I went out on a date with my friend Terry. Whose turn is it?
It's on you.
Calm nature. We do need that in the man. We do need that.
She leaning more towards California because his personality matches mine, and a lot of things that he wants in the future, I want as well.
So she sees that you guys are more compatible.
We have a deep spiritual connection that is undeniable. Everybody sees it.
Adriana.
My friend Morgan came.
He
She felt like we were a good match. He came with all the answers and all the right ones, and it sounded nice.
Naya.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Adriana.
Not much. Last time we were talking, you were gung-ho by Kris.
I wasn't never gonna hope about nobody. I don't know Kris.
Woo!
Last time we talked, hold on. You were into Kris.
Why is Naya having Naya, you cannot come here and have an attitude with Tommy cousin Tommy nephew. Okay? Naya, this is what the ladies are talking about, because up to this point I thought Naya behaved excellently, and you want to come here and have an attitude with Tommy. Naya, I don't like it. Naya, I don't like to see what the ladies are talking about. Talk about I wasn't gonna hold on nobody. Just nasty. You see, I don't like that. Naya, it was all right up to here. Whew. Tommy was like, hold up. Oh, Naya. Bad attitude, Naya. Bad attitude. This is what the people talking about. I don't like it, girl. This is where you need to be calm, cool, and collected. Whoo, child, I can't do, I don't even, let me rewind just to make sure. Let me just rewind just to make sure. Whoo, child, I didn't like that.
She felt like we were a good match. He came with all the answers and all the right ones, and it sounded nice.
Naya!
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Not much.
Not much?
Not much.
Last time we were talking, you were gung-ho by Kris.
I wasn't never gonna hope out nobody. I don't know Kris.
Okay. Last time we talked, hold on. You were into Kris.
I was obliging his interest.
You were obliged.
Ooh,
Wow. What the kid?
I was obliging his interest. That's a new one. Let me write that down. Last time you was into Kris. Ooh, child, y'all, ladies, y'all better learn these words. She said, I was obliged his interest. Woo, child. Be obliged. How you spell it? Wait a minute. Let me rewind. Rewind. She said, I was obliged his interest. Go ahead, Naya.
She did know I had some concerns when it comes to a man being in a secure.
Ooh, let me rewind. Rewind.
Not much.
Not much? Last time we were talking, you were gung-ho by Kris.
I wasn't never gonna hope out nobody. I don't know Kris.
Okay. Last time we talked, hold on. You were into Kris.
I was obliging his interest.
You were obliging his interest. Wow. What did Kiki think of Kris?
She did know I had some concerns when it comes to a man being in a secure position.
We talking finance.
Yes, we're talking finances. His idea of what his role would be is to fill in where I can't fill in. I'm complete and filled all the way in single.
To be fair, he felt bad about that answer, and he's
No,
my
we're
therapist.
talking about what happened at that moment.
Okay.
She saying, I am completely filling being sick. Shout. Thank you. I am completely filled in being single. Preach. Woo. So he just want. Go ahead, girl. Nice. We was talking about what happened. There go Miss Simone. Simone, watch your lips.
They had a vibe.
Watch your lips, like I tell my little boy. Watch your lips.
Yes, we're talking finances. His idea of what his role would be is to fill in where I can't fill in. I'm complete and filled all the way in single.
To be fair, he felt bad about that answer, and he's
No,
my
we're
therapist.
talking about what happened at that moment.
Okay. I'm shocked and appalled.
They had a vibe, they had a thing going. If you really weren't into him, that's unfair to him because his energy could have been placed elsewhere. Kris, I don't see him like that. Like I see him literally like a brother.
Shut your mouth, Alex.
To, have a chance to date. They didn't don't think about me when you're with
Ah.
I don't look at him in that way. And
Tell me where the turn happened.
there's some stability. There's some similarities. It's more congruent to my list and what I pray about. Not all the way, but less work I'm gonna have to do.
Okay.
I just went on a date today with Brian.
She said, let me rewind you. Did y'all hear what Naya said about her list? Well, now we're going to have to work on your attitude, baby. Not bad attitude, guys.
I don't look at him in that way.
Everybody else know?
Edwin,
Tell me where the turn happened.
there's some stability. There's some similarities. It's more congruent to my list and what I pray about. Not all the way, but it's less work I'm gonna have to do.
Okay. Alex?
I just want to
Congruent. Grew to her list.
And honestly, she really liked him. She just wasn't sure if he was the person for me.
Why is that?
Well, she felt that I was giving off like guarded vibes, and once she said guarded,
More about congruent to her list, what she prayed about. Not all the way, but less work. Woo, child. That I told y'all she was my sister. I moved her up, but I moved her back down because now she's my cousin because she got bad attitude. I can't have people like that being associated with me. Okay, I don't want people to think that's the way I am. Yeah, change that wig and that makeup, Alex.
Maybe my guard isn't as far down. Date today with Brian and my friend. Don't BS me now. And honestly, she really liked him. She just wasn't sure if he was the person for me.
Why is that?
Well, she felt that I was giving off like guarded.
Not sure if he was for her.
She said guarded, it made me realize maybe my guard isn't as far down as I thought it was. Okay. Is he really someone that I could see myself with?
You think she sees infatuation, right?
That was one thing she said. She was like, "Is it real or is it an infatuation?" And that's something I was like, I need to figure that out. So.
An infatuation thing, it'll have you all jacked up.
I'm just tired of hearing Brian talking. I don't have time.
Really?
The situation that happened with Alicia, you're not a good decision maker. I'm undone.
Okay.
Once I've checked out, I've checked out.
Yeah.
This shit just ain't.
Okay. So it's clear from where I'm sitting that y'all got some hard decisions. I think it's time to take these men out.
Brian talking.
One man needs to go home.
Ship sale. Situation with Alicia. She's checked out.
With our Black Friday savings, catch your favorite pieces and save 35%.
Not a good decision maker. Okay.
This is Nesta.
All right. Okay, Sister Joy. Hey, we're back. Oh, who do they have Denise talking to? Oh, Kris. Lord Jesus. Oh, no. Joy's talking to Kris.
The process is getting harder and harder because the closer we get,
How you doing?
hello, Brian, the harder it is to sit.
Denise is talking to Brian.
Just some
Yeah.
self-care. You know, I was out by the pool, got the vitamin D, you know.
Yeah, I think we all needed some time to decompress.
Rethink some things.
It's good to just talk to a friend.
Right.
I know you were trying to course correct with Naya.
I could tell that something.
Yeah.
The
shifted.
wave kind of,
Right.
changed.
Shifted.
Like,
Yeah.
I definitely felt that.
Well, you know me, I can't sugarcoat nothing. I can't. One of the things that I want to talk to you about is communication.
Okay.
You gotta be straightforward.
Yeah.
We want to be able to trust you.
Yeah.
Trust what you're saying.
Yeah.
Trust your actions. Like with that Alicia situation.
Yeah.
See, when you leave us high and dry, we don't know nothing, then we can't trust you.
Yeah.
Then we don't trust what you're saying, how you move. We gonna feel like you're lying.
Had
So you
communication.
Okay.
So what was her reaction after you all
Communication
She
issues.
heard me, but I don't know if she listened.
Right.
I know she was listening, but she heard me.
I know you're a good person, and I know that you went all in. I just saw it in your eyes.
Based
you were
on.
happy. You know, you took the initiative to make sure that she knew you cared for her. You know, we're women.
Yeah.
We're finding love a different way because all the other ways that we've tried it is not working. This is not a game no more.
I don't think. Why they have Denise talking to Brian?
And I'm just trying to figure it out. Guess what? Those that are trying to figure it out are getting the hell up out of here. So, Brian, all of us ladies have spoken, and you are good.
I had a real
It out is getting.
Because I really want to see what me and Alex can build. I don't want to leave it on the shelf and not see where it goes.
Let's work on some things.
Absolutely.
I don't think they should have had her talk to her.
Give me a hug.
Denise should have not have been the one. She's too aggressive.
You know, a lot of people were saying that they, love your personality, but there were people that wanted to connect with you, and it just didn't happen because all your focus was on Naya. And so, at the end of the day, like, the consensus was that you weren't ready to love. And that breaks my heart because I know you are.
That it's messed up.
It's not messed up, Mr. Brock 50-50 talking about ain't no money in music. You're doing this for the love. That you don't need no wife and kids and family because you can't afford them.
Like,
Oof.
love it. You know?
This was nice.
Right.
I'd be like,
You wouldn't. I don't think you would have wanted to hear it from Naya. You know, and I'm not gonna let anybody do that to you.
Joy talking about I wouldn't have let you hear from Naya. Nope.
something true and solid, and it's just going to get better as it grows.
I'm gonna wash my hair today. Ugh, I
Unfortunately,
hate washing my natural
one
hair.
answer
It's just too much
costs
work.
me
Ooh, it's a
everything.
lot of work. Joy dresses pretty.
I'm going to take a little break from
I don't know. Joy look like she's one of those vanilla women. You know, vanilla.
I got to heal first before I can move on.
Yeah.
But I know my queen is going to come along.
You can't afford no queen, sir.
Next time on Ready to Love, my sexual chocolate yoga studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes things fun, but also very romantic.
That sounds good too.
I have some tough decisions to make. Maybe we need to slow down.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say that.
Is your connection stronger or weaker?
Streaker.
That's the bull.
Next week, streaker.
I think Janice is actually trying to get up under my skin. Y'all messy. You need to know your place.
I'm not admiring me.
Nobody else matters to me.
Ooh.
You've seen a little energy shift.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I was watching. I thought, you know how they cut the clip, and I thought Naya was going to say, yeah, that's your responsibility, but she was saying it to the friend. I don't think Naya did anything wrong except her whole attitude with Tommy. I didn't like that. But other than that, nope. Puff, be gone, child. You looking for somebody with a foundation so you could sprinkle in. We don't do that over here. We want husbands to provide for us. Goodbye. Puff, be gone. Mr. Kris, with your broke stuff talking about money in music. Well, you need to go find you another job because you ain't ready to love. You're not ready for no wife and kids. Bye. Goodbye. All right, y'all. Tell me what y'all think. Remember, ladies, avoid a Mr. Filler Inner. Avoid him. Get the book on Amazon. It's on sale this whole weekend until Cyber Monday. It's $15.99. This book is almost 400 pages, okay? And the naked wife, honey, okay? When you marry a Kris, you gonna end up being the naked wife, okay? Because ain't no filler in it for no baby formula and daycare bill. You can't go to the daycare talking about, I'm just gonna give you $20, okay? All right, y'all. I love you. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put a ring on it tomorrow. It's late, and I need to get up and finish decorating for Christmas and work on my book and all that stuff. Love you. See you later. Bye.